Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pit Bull Stadium. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida Atlantic's offense will have the football first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks.
Looking deep down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play. Just keeps moving. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive, he can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have...
There he goes! And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So the FIU Panthers offense will get the ball for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you're leaving Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. FIU will line up to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Makes the grab. It's Nelson. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Breaks into the open. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. He's going to throw deep right side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. From the red zone, looking for a space. Caught in the backfield, it's Sands. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. First and goal from the 4 as they try to break the seal on the scoring. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Proctor. Pulls it in, it's Dawson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He's going for the big play. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes quarterbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll try the run. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast.
Sends it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Turning it on. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown, Owls. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Jukes his way for more. Speeding down the left side. The 40. Past the 30. Past the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Panthers.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to quit the field position with the return. With the run on first and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the D deny them on second and goal? And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, FIU. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he added the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Got a man. It's Sands. They make the tackle at the 30, Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. The throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. FIU will line up to punt. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, they give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. With the catch, it's Henry. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Leaves it with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Steps away to find some room. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a deep man. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run the screen. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Owls will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. FIU will line up to punt. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Smith. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Nelson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like, coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Finds him out of the backfield. And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back.
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays, down 14 at this point.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Looking for space. It's Sands. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. A strike downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they take it in for 6 more points. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
And the returner goes down. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. FIU pushing tempo. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. FIU will line up to punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Smith. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Final play of the quarter coming. Quick pass on the fly motion. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the third period. And guys, Florida Atlantic is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Sands. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. Is third and long from the 28. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quickly complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to pass. Touchdown, Owls! Quick strike through the air for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Florida International offense is back on the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Snagged in the middle. It's Perry. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Turns it on midfield. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Owens.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Handoff from the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard. Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Coming out with it, it's Carter. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Bolden finds his man on the left.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Perfect timing on that throw and catch. Kept it in bounds for the big completion. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is.
Intentional grounding.
So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Proctor. Got it in the middle, it's Perry. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Under fire. It's complete to the right. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. There's the pressure. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in